What's going on, everybody? I am going to show you how I got myself in trouble this morning with Apple and the stock market, obviously. But once I lose money with a company, I like to stick with that company and try to make the money back up. What I've done in the past is that if I lose money with one company, I would go and jump to another company to see if I could find a company that is probably moving faster or higher, or basically that has more momentum. And that has always left me with the same loss or bigger losses. Why? Because I'm not with that ticker from the beginning. I don't know if it's really going on, what's really going on. I can't get a feel for that ticker. So when you switch, or when I switch, and I try to recover from a loss from a different ticker, if I go to a different company, I don't tend to do well. So again, I like to stick with just, if I lost, in this case, I lost money with Apple, I want to stick with Apple, and that's basically what I did. I was able to close green today, but it's actually kind of sad. Um, I was in front of the screen for 6 hours, and I ended up barely, barely saving myself for a few dollars 2 minutes before uh, the stock market closed. So that it's been well, at least for me, it's been kind of tough. As you can see right now, um, there were plenty of opportunities here, but I didn't know if it was gonna keep going. In fact, here I jumped in with 500 shares, and I'll show you what happened. Right away, we turned green. I mean, we turned red. So I'm like, this is not good. Luckily, I only had 500 shares, so I was able to hold and wait a little bit. But look at that. I was supposed to get off at 148 with 74 cents, roughly. Anyhow, we went like this for a long time and nothing happened. We got closed, but nothing happened. In fact, it actually ended up going the other way. So I should have I should have stopped. Well, I actually stopped and I made a few bucks here. Let me see if I can catch. I want to show you guys where I got out. Right about here, as you can see, the price kept dropping, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to go back to zero. I'm just gonna make at least $100. I ended up with 137. So with 137, I'm like, yeah, that's not a lot. That's nothing. Let me see if I can make more money. So I went back. Let me see if I can find another. Yep, right over here. So right here, I decided to go with another 1,000 shares. I decided to go long, but that's basically when the problem started. As soon as I got in, as you can see, as soon as I got in, the price just dropped. Or it started going south. And this is where I'm like, oh no, oh no. And sure enough, it just kept dropping, and eventually I gave up and I got out. Right there. $491 negative. I, luckily, I had 130 something, 137. So otherwise, it would have been close to 600, over 600 actually. So I waited a little longer. When I thought I had an opportunity to get in, that's when I, you know, added another 1,000 shares. As you can see, the price was going up. It Everything was saying the price is about to go up. But as soon as I get in, the price just goes down. Anyhow, I got myself in trouble up to 600 bucks, to be honest. So as you can see, I didn't make a lot of money here. We missed something here. So at 148 with 3 cents, I went in with a thousand shares. See, I had 1,000 shares there, but the price was kind of like bouncing, up and down at 148, and I said, okay, let me sell half of it. Right there, I sold half, and then the price started going up, but it came down, and that's when I said, nah, let me just get out. Then by lunchtime, I decided to go in with 500 just to test the waters. Right away, the price started coming down. I added another 500 because I thought the price was going to go up. But, oh, the other thing was that Apple, AMD, Microsoft, and all these big companies basically, they were going sideways. They were not going up and down, up and down. They were going mainly like sideways. As you can see, the price has been jumping between 140, 148, and 148.83. So less than $1. But let's say it's been bouncing up and down within $1 all day, or basically from 11 a.m. until basically the end of the day. That's all it was doing, from 148 to 149, and it was very tedious. But that's why I say you have to stick with the company that you lost money with, because I already knew that that's basically what was going on. That's what was happening. He was bouncing up and down between 148, 149. So all I had to do was wait until the price dropped and hopefully get in at the right time, make 20, 30 cents, get out, and that's basically how I was able to recover my loss. So here, I went in with 1,000 shares. I thought the price was going to go up. But it didn't. It looked like it was going to go up. I was like, in a second, this is going to take off. Unfortunately, I stopped the video because he was just not doing much. I stopped recording. And here we were at 148.59, let's say. 148.59. And I sold at 148.45. So you can see the price just kept dropping. Now I had lost 300, and so I kind of recovered a little bit, but it wasn't all that. In here, I placed an order to buy at 148 with 28 cents. I thought the price was going to drop to 28 cents, and I was able to. I thought I was going to be able to get in, but the price never dropped enough, like for me to get in. As you can see, that the bottom bracket is going up and down because it's just waiting for me to get in, and then the bracket will say, okay, 60 cents below that, or 50 cents, or 30 cents below that. But it was just waiting, and eventually I got tired and I closed the brackets. I still have my order there just in case, but I was like, this is not going to do what I wanted to do. So here, this is already 2:21 in the afternoon, and I was negative $328. I decided to buy 1,000 shares. And as you can see, I was kind of making money for maybe 1 minute. And then, did you see that big bar, red bar? Look, I was making 60 bucks, 75 bucks right here. And then, boom, look at that big red candle. It brought me down again. But fortunately, the candle kind of came up again, and it didn't stay down. But it did bring another red candle. So right there I said, okay, the price is dropping again, let me just get out. Now I've lost 268 total, which is better than, you know, close to 600, 500 bucks from the beginning. Then here I decided to go in once again to basically give it another try. As you can see, the volume was coming up. It had already dropped a lot, and I said, okay, let me try it. Let me see if I can get 30 cents out of this. But I don't know what it is. Algos will pick up my stop loss, and for some reason they kind of want to come and get my stop loss. So the price was bouncing up and down, but wasn't doing much. Price went up, but not enough to buy me out. And then basically at this is 3:34. This happened. Look, I was supposed to get out there maybe, but I was like, let me see what's good. Usually it's just going to drop a little bit and then it's going to go back up and then it's going to buy me out and I'm going to be happy. But look at that. Look how nasty that was. Unfortunately, at this point, I thought I was not recording. So I got to a point where I said, okay, let's continue. And instead of continue recording, I actually ended up finishing the video. But I have another video where it shows you what the last few minutes of the day was like. Today was basically another lucky day. As you can see, I was already down 400 bucks. I know I got down to 500 and almost 600 bucks. So this is the end of this video. Just give me one sec. And basically this is the end of the day. As you can see, I bought shares at 1,000 shares at 149.15. Let's say 16 with 16 cents. And I was able to get out at 149.36. And when that happened, I was able to recover everything that I had lost, and I was able to make $15. So today was a very crappy day. 6 hours in front of the screen, and I only made 15 bucks. That's pretty sad. However, the way I see it is every time I spend time in front of the screen, I'm learning, I'm getting better, and I'm just getting familiar with the way things are working. Right now in May 2022, we have a bad economy, the stock market is heading down, and for me, it's even though it's only 15 bucks, I'm kind of proud that I closed green. Okay, the market is a little bit ugly, if you know what I mean, right now. So, unfortunately, that's all I had for you guys. Right there where I bought, basically, I bought 1,000 shares, and on the right here, I bought 1,000 shares, and as soon as I bought, basically, as you can see, the price just dropped. Drop, and little by little the price kind of went up and then it came down again, and then towards the end of the day the price just took off, and I was able to get out with 15 bucks in my pocket. Like I said, not impressive, but there it is, guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you like the video, happy for you. Otherwise, I'll talk to you in the next one.